That night, after the whole episode with Nnamdi and Linda, Mrs. Okafor waited until the house was quiet. She found her husband in their bedroom, already in his singlet and wrapper, sitting on the edge of the bed with the remote in hand, watching the evening news. She closed the door softly behind her. "Chinedu, I need to talk to you." He muted the TV and looked up. "What is it?" Charity sat beside him, twisting her hands in her lap. "As you know, Linda was here today, and she confided in me about what's happening between her and Nnamdi. I was just waiting for the right time to tell you what really happened." Chinedu's brow furrowed. "What happened?" "She said, Nnamdi has a condition. His manhood is very big, unusually big. She called it painful, like a murder weapon. She tried again with him and it hurt so much she had to stop. She's scared, my love. She's suffering in silence." Chinedu stared at her for a long moment, then let out a short, disbelieving laugh. "Ha! How is our daughter suffering, Charity? She's living in paradise, big house in Lekki, a husband who waited 2 years for her, who provides, who respects her, and now she's complaining about sex." Charity's voice rose slightly. "She's going through a lot. Sex is new to her, and now she has to experience it with someone whose size is like a murder weapon." "And how do you know it's like a murder weapon?" "She told me so." Chinedu shook his head. "Don't you think she's exaggerating because sex is new to her? A lot of women would jump on Nnamdi for his size." "I beg, my daughter isn't a lot of women. She's a virtuous woman. He should not come and kill my daughter for me with his big thing, Mr. Big Thing." Chinedu's face hardened instantly. "Stop that." His voice was low but sharp. "They are both our children now, and I don't want you referring to Nnamdi, my son, in such a manner again. I love that boy like he's my own. Tell Linda she should never complain to you again about such sensitive issues. She should respect her husband's privacy." Charity's eyes widened in shock. "My love, you need to see the way Nnamdi was shouting when he came. I've never seen him so angry. I just hope my daughter is safe." "She's more safe with him than with you." "What's that supposed to mean?" "It means he is her husband. Leave her alone and let them be." Charity stood up, hurt flashing across her face. "So because he is her husband, I should keep quiet even if my daughter is suffering, even if she's crying to me?" Chinedu stood too, voice firm but controlled. "Yes, because marriage is between 2 people, not 3. Not mother and daughter against husband. Not you running interference every time they quarrel. She chose him. She married him. Let her fight her own battles now. If she keeps running here every time things get hard, she will never learn to build her own home." Charity's lips trembled. "You are taking his side." Chinedu said quietly, "I'm taking the side of their marriage, and if truly you love our daughter, you will do the same. Advise her to talk to her husband, to pray with him, to seek help together, not to run home and turn you into a referee." He sat back down, picked up the remote, and turned the volume back on. Charity stood there a moment longer, then walked out without another word. She went downstairs to the parlor, where her daughter had curled up when she came in red eyes as she told her everything. She picked up her phone to call her, but her line was not connecting, so she sent her a chat. "Linda, are you okay?" She immediately responded, "Yes, Mom, I am very fine." "Thank God. Your father is right. You are definitely fine." "You told Dad?" "Yes, and his mind on the matter is, this is your marriage now. Fight for it inside your home, not from mine. Talk to Nnamdi, pray together, seek help together, but don't run away. Running away never solved anything." Linda looked at her phone, fresh tears falling again from her eyes. She typed, "Mom, I miss you." "I miss you too, but talk to your husband, and remember, you are no longer just my daughter, you are Mrs. Oforubike. Act like it." Linda nodded slowly as she read. Though her heart still ached, she took every word to heart. Upstairs, Chinedu turned off the TV and stared at the blank screen. He was a bit troubled about what he just heard, but didn't want his wife to know. He loved his daughter, but he loved the sanctity of marriage more, And tonight he had drawn the line.
The Giant in My Bed, a Nigerian story of marriage and intimacy by Jade George Anibor. Drops on Amazon and Cellar on the 7th of April next month. Stay tuned.